Alabama-Portland game Sunday at 2 down in Tuscaloosa. So good luck to Kia McNeil and the Bears. Here we start the fourth quarter with Brown leading Sacred Heart by 7, 38-31. Pioneers trying to turn up the pressure a little bit here defensively. Good strong move to the hoop there for the bucket by Paige Greenberg.
That's exactly what Brown needed coming out of a timeout and getting the momentum back on their side.
I think Greenberg and the Bears also sense that they're really overplaying a little bit defensively, trying to force the issue. So she said, okay, going to come out on me? See if I can take one by you to the hoop.
Yeah, smart offense right there.
9-point Brown lead. And another turnover forced by the Bears zone. They get it out in transition. Up ahead, Arnoli puts it up and in.
There's a first-year to a first-year combination that you'd be excited to watch for the next 4 years.
And Arnoli puts the Bears up by 11. 42-31. Here's a three back the other way off the front of the rim. Short. Rebound. Greenberg up ahead to Arnoli in transition, and she puts it up and in.
Same combo right there.
The Bears' great defense leading to transition offense, and they have opened up a 13-point lead over Sacred Heart. And the Bears have opened up their largest lead of the night. It is 13-44-31. So Sacred Heart calls the timeout to try to regroup here. Wood dishes it off in the paint to her sister, Kelsey. Kelsey missed the jumper, but the rebound comes down to Sacred Heart. And now we're going to get a jump ball possession arrow again. We've had a lot of those tonight. Sacred Heart has the arrow pointing in their direction. So Pryor will toss it in from underneath the Brown bucket. There's Johnson with it. Takes it down the right side of the lane. And another turnover by the Pioneers.
And that little bit of extra pressure from the Brown defense has caused a lot of shuffling of the feet travels from Sacred Heart tonight.
Yep. And she picked up the dribble and just dragged the pivot foot. 18th turnover by the Pioneers. Here's Jones, shut off, taking it to the hoop. Kick it out. Oh, Greenberg, strong move, puts it up and in. Paige Greenberg with 4 points here in the fourth. And now the Bears lead it by 15, 46-31. Murray does a good job of challenging the shot there. As Bonner, she got it at the free throw line. She saw some open space, so she took it toward the rim, and that's when Murray came out on her. Contested the shot. Pioneers looking to chip away at this deficit. Murray with the quick hands forces the loose ball, but the Pioneers able to maintain possession. Free throw line jumper goes down just before the shot clock buzzer there for Sierra Johnson. She has 5. No up and under move doesn't go for Kyla Jones. Here come the Pioneers down 13. We're going to get a foul on the Bears as Pryor takes it to the bucket.
Pryor did a really great job of drawing that foul, knowing that
Pryor tonight 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Pryor's second free throw is no good, and the rebound, they're going to get an over-the-back foul call there on Amelia Wood.
We were talking earlier about the art of boxing out, and Beth Nelson did a really great job of showcasing what that actually looks like.
Yep. Again, point of emphasis for the Bears this preseason. Steal. Oh, there's a block shot there by Nelson. So one thing Pryor might want to learn is, instead of taking it into the teeth of the defense because of her size, is to pull up from like 5 feet, hit a shot.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how much coaches teach the the mid-range pull-up anymore. It's either a 3 or a layup, and that's
Yep.
what the data analytics and the advanced metrics will tell you, that that's what you should be doing.
I'm going to sound like an old guy when I say this, but I feel like analytics, to a certain extent, have ruined sports, right? You hear it in baseball all the time with analytics. You do hear it now in the sport of basketball as well. And I don't know, I'm one of those guys that feels like sometimes you just got to go with what your eyeballs, your gut tells you.
Yeah, there's got to be a fine line, right? There's so much information. It's how you use it, and you can apply it to
True.
putting your athletes in the best position.
Greenberg for 3, and that's a shot she can hit. 8 points, a new career high for the freshman Paige Greenberg. And the Bears back up 15. Again, tough defense by Murray forces the miss. There's a 3 from the right side, and it goes for Arnoley. And another timeout called by Sacred Heart. So Monique LeBlanc has to be happy about those numbers right there. Sacred Heart shooting 23.4% from the field tonight. That's their lowest field goal percentage against a Division I opponent since the 2015-16 season. Now, we still have 5:50 to go in this one, but it underscores the fact that the Bears defense has been very good tonight. There's a little 4-foot jumper, 5-foot jumper, no good, but picking up her own miss and missing again short is Jackson. They've had a lot of those tonight. Again, 5, 6, 7-foot jump shots that just haven't been able to get to drop down and in. And that's what you have to hit against a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, that'll really open up the zone if you're able to convert in the middle there. But Brown hasn't really had to make any adjustmts in their defense. What they've done has held them to 23% this game.
There's a 3 that rattles out for Arnoley, but the rebound chased down by the Bears. But Nelson comes up with it and gets fouled.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't hit 3s over a zone, which Sacred Heart has not been able to do tonight, they're 1 for 13 at 7.7%. You know, ideally you want to attack a 2-3 zone at the free throw line and have that person at the free throw line be a good passer, but also be a good shooter, somebody that can knock down a mid-range jumper.
And that's just the piece that Sacred Heart's been missing.
Yep. And we're going to get an offensive foul here in Sacred Heart. The Pioneers had corralled the rebound, but Arnoley got knocked to the floor by Jackson.
Number 5, Jackson. Her second personal foul. Team's third.
So the Bears will get it back. Arnoley will throw it in from underneath, gets it to Murray. Now hands it back to Arnoley. She dribbles in the paint, takes it from the right side. A little bit too strong off the window, and the rebound pulled down by Stromo. An 18-point Bears lead. We're under 5 minutes to go in this one. Owusu-Mensah, nice dish down low in traffic, but another bunny missed by the Pioneers. Stromo couldn't get it to drop down. And then another foul committed by Sacred Heart.
And I think that was a frustration foul of knowing that basket should have been an easy basket. But I think what's been most impressive tonight about Brown is how hard they work and how they don't give up on a loose ball, a rebound, and they just keep the ball alive and the action going. And I think that's been the most impressive thing about this game tonight.
I would agree. You know, it's not like Sacred Heart hasn't had good looks against that zone defense, but once that ball's up in the air, the Bears, a lot of white jerseys going after
I
it.
guarantee there's someone going after it, trying to get an extra tip, trying to keep that ball alive just to give an extra possession or get the transition game going a little bit more, and it's been fun to watch.
Baseline jumper, no good for Tucker. Bears get it back. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. And the Bears on their way to evening up their record at 2 wins and 2 losses. Here's Murray. Hands it to Jones. Kyla gets tripped on her way down the left side of the lane. And we're going to get another Sacred Heart foul here.
It's her free throw shooting. There she hits one.
There you go. Yeah, she was shooting 47% from the line coming in. But when you consider all the other things that she does, she can be excused. She looked pretty good on those two, didn't she?
See, there's the profit again.
Next time the Bears need something, just, bring it up in conversation. It'll happen.
Maybe it's a sign I should go back to coaching.
You seem to speak things into existence. There's a steal by Greenberg. Greenberg takes it all the way in. Can't hit the shot. Rebound pulled down by the Pioneers. Osu-Mensah dribbles it near midcourt. Swings it left to Tucker. Now the baseline jumper won't go for Strommel, and the Bears with another board. What a turnaround from a year ago when these two teams met down in Fairfield, Connecticut. Sacred Heart won that game at 71-46.